Hi, this is Nathan Dyley. I'm just going to show you guys a quick video on how to change the trigger return spring with your CZ75. I have a CZ75 SP01 TAC, and this should work for a lot of other CZ75 variants. I think just about all of them. Anyways, ran into a situation this past Saturday. I was at a match, and coming on the last target on the second stage, do double tap, boom, the trigger would not return to its original position. So luckily enough, someone else had a spare gun. I just didn't know what to do or what to fix until a guy from my squad just decided to show me what was broken, and did a little research on it, and seems to be pretty easy. Seems to be pretty easy fix. So I did some research, found the video amongst Facebook from a guy named Gerard G. Gerard, thank you very much for posting that video. And so I'm bringing it to you guys here on YouTube. And I just did it myself just a few minutes ago. I reversed the process, put the old spring in, and just so I can show you guys what I did. So like I said, you know, if you're running this situation where the trigger's not coming back to you at all, it's probably the trigger return spring. So let's take a look at that. Anyways, if you can see closely, I don't know if I can, I don't have a light, I don't have a light here, great. Okay, anyways, right along inside your CZ75, there's a little groove right along in here. Okay, that's where a part, you'll notice an extension of that spring reaches to, it goes into that groove. And what this spring tension does, it actually, after you fire your pistol and bring it to reset, it actually pushes your trigger forward. So that's what we're going to need to replace. Now, what we'll have to do first, we'll have to take out this little pin right along here, right here. You'll notice it looks kind of belled on this end, but if you flip it to the other side, it's not as belled. So that's the side that we're going to be punching through. So I'm just going to use my handy dandy, you know, bench block here for the CZ, and I didn't have to at first, but you might want to just give it a couple little love taps. It'll just go pop right through. There we go. Just leave that punch in there, okay? And here is the original pin. Now I'm going to go ahead and replace it here with the Cajun Gun Works pin. Looks a lot better than this roll pin style, and apparently it makes for easier future replacements when need be. So let's put it off to the side here. And what you want to do, you know, to not lose all your pieces, or just in case, just to capture it, just put it upside down on the surface. It could be on a table, and pull out the pin. This is what Gerard did. Oh, this one didn't fall out. But anyways, it should just fall right out. Okay, and so this is what the broken spring looks like. So we've got a new one here. I got the Cajun Gun Works reduced power trigger return spring, and I accidentally ordered the other return spring, so I have two of them, but I guess having more than one can't hurt, right? And here is the pin that I bought to go along with everything. Now, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to line up the pin just to make life easier. So I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to try to line up the holes. I'm going to do it from my side just so you guys will know what to do. I'm just going to put it in there just a little bit, not all the way. No big deal if it goes all the way. Alright. Just to get yourself a little started there. Hopefully it won't pop out on me or anything. Okay, and what you'll need to do with you need a pair of needle nose pliers. I should have stated that at first, I'm sorry. And kind of hold this at this position. Just like that. Now what you'll do is actually place this part into the groove, and this part in that vacant space, you know, right behind or right on top of this this part, right on top of the trigger. That way you could, you know, this thing can actually clamp forward, and this part is what brings your trigger forward. Not this one, this one. Anyways, go ahead and have your thumb right down here, and let's go and put that in. I'm sure you guys won't be able to see this as well as I can. Try to line up the spring, and boom. It's in. Pretty simple. I got the spring in place. It's kind of push that a little flush. It's going to come out a little bit, but now you guys are going to hate me for doing this. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. It's bad for your gun. Guess what? It's alright. Anyways, so pull the trigger. Returning just like it should. Let's try it from single action. Yep. Pushing by forward. Perfect. So that's the quick and easy fix. Like I said, you only need a punch, and this is the 1/16 punch that I use. This one from Walmart, I guess. You know, those pliers and a hammer. And there you go, guys. How to replace the trigger return spring. Thanks.